Make sure we're not dropping frames.
It's you. Okay, there
Yeah,
we
it
go.
should
there
be
we
up.
go.
It should be up.
Yep.
You in the
All right,
stream?
boys.
It's all good.
Yeah,
Everything
yep.
looks fine. All right, go ahead, Tim.
All right. How's it going, guys? Welcome to episode 6 of the Kit Down Default podcast, the best gaming and esports podcast on the internet. As always, it's your boy Tim, aka Two Cakes. I'm here with the boys Ian, Tad, and today we've got our special guest, Vanquish.
Yo, what's up,
Hello,
boys?
everyone.
It's Ian. Otherwise known as Suds.
What's up, boys? It's Chicago Menace or Tad.
I'm the special guest, Vanquish. It's nice to meet everyone.
And today, guys, we brought our friend Vanquish on because we wanted to talk about the new World of Warcraft expansion, Shadowlands. If you want to take it away.
Yeah, so Shadowlands is rumored to be coming out sometime in 2020. A lot of people are speculating that it'll be, I'm saying probably like early summer, maybe like midsummer, so somewhere in between the summer range. So pretty much that's going to be coming out. It's going to be the next expansion. There's a lot of new things coming out. It's said to have 4 different zones. You're going to have different covenants that you're going to be able to play through, and it's going to have, different gear, and there's going to be a couple of raids coming out. And the thing is that a lot of people have been saying that you could definitely see the Classic. Classic came out in August, and you could definitely tell through this expansion that there's going to be a lot of things that they're going to be taking away from Classic and trying to implement back into retail. And I think it's really good because, as I'm playing through retail, it's like super fast paced, which isn't a bad thing. But at the same time, like, I think Classic really showed to, game developers and other people that people enjoy to grind. People like to, put in hours and hours of like, I have a friend who did a dungeon 500 times to get one piece of gear.
Jesus
And
Christ.
like,
That's not it. That's
just
not it.
one
Jesus
piece of
Christ,
gear,
I'm
yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's insane, dude. Like, because he has this add-on that literally tracks it all. And so it literally tracked like 400 or 500 runs of him doing the exact same thing, dude. And I was like, dude, I could never. So with retail, you don't really have that problem. With dungeons and stuff like that, you have keys that you're able to turn in from killing bosses. And, in Shadowlands, what they're doing is that with the chest, you're going to have different options. So instead of, it all being RNG, let's say you want, a piece of gear like shoulder pads or something, you're not going to have that problem because you're going to have options. And let's say you have like a pair of boots, right? And you get the boots again. It's like, you can go like 3 weeks just getting the same fucking pair of gear. It's going to be annoying. So I know that they're going to be implementing the option. So let's say, you get 5 different options. You can choose this one instead of that one because you already have that piece of gear. There's a lot of shit.
That's pretty cool. It's like whenever
Yeah,
you
so
kill a
you know,
boss.
the
Yeah, type shit. Yeah. I was trying to
Yeah,
see
so
where you were
it's
going
just
for a
like that.
second, but yeah. No, that's awesome, actually.
Yeah, and then so Shadowlands, it's a lot of people are gonna be save retail, but I wouldn't hop to conclusions like that. Like, yeah, there's a lot of good updates in it. There's a lot of good things that they plan on adding, but I mean, we're just gonna have to see as it goes into PR and people are gonna test it. I know that at the BlitzCon event, people were able to play like 2 hours of it, and there's a lot of footage of that. It looks really cool, but I don't even think they have everything out. Like, I know people couldn't do dungeons, they couldn't do raids. It was just like pretty much some questing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
showing
yeah.
off the new zones, probably questing.
And I
new
heard
monsters.
they're doing a rank or like a level squish, right? So
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
you're
So
getting
it's
squished
gonna
down to
go-
level 60.
Yep. So you're able to also pick which expansion you want to level through. So I mean, like if you want to go through all like the old ones again, do Cataclysm, Lich King, whatever you want to do, or they're doing. I don't think it's double XP, but I know it's boosted experience if you level in Shadowlands. They're capping it down from 120 level cap to down to 60. But at the same time, like they're saying that leveling is supposed to be faster now, even though it's down ranked. So I mean, it's cool. It's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's gonna work out, but
That's dope.
It's interesting to
Yeah,
see a
you
game
guys-
do level squishing instead of like level raising. You know what I mean?
right,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
you guys might get me back into retail, honestly. Like,
back into it.
one of my problems, yeah, I mean, I played it, me and Tad played a playthrough. I got to like level 20 or something like that with Justin. We played like Wargans or something like that.
Mm.
Might have to get back into it. I couldn't stay with the grind of Classic. Like, it was,
Get back in, boy. That's
It was re-
that's 4 hours. That's 3 hours of gameplay is level 20.
yeah, right?
Not even.
Yeah, I was level 25 today after 3 hours.
Damn.
I'm 24. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd definitely get back into it if the boys got into it. It's
Okay,
just
so
like,
what they
It's
add?
better now too because they have
Yeah.
the party sync thing. So like
Yeah.
the thing you guys hated about Classic was that like we got higher levels than you and we couldn't do anything together, right? So
Yeah.
with party sync, it makes everything like scaled so that we can do shit together. We
Like
can
in
do-
Borderlands 3.
okay.
Yeah, like in Borderlands 3, so we can go do
Oh,
the
yeah.
same missions together and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that sounds dope.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that allow someone that's a lower level to get into, like, let's say a raid or a dungeon or something like that?
No, you can't do it like that. It's
No.
only for questing.
So
Oh, okay.
dungeons also, you just have Dungeon Finder, which also scales down. So like, let's say you and me are level 15, but we have a 45 with them. The mob we're going to be battling is going to be our level, and then the mob that the other guy's fighting is going to be his level. And so it just like scales down. But what party sync is just pretty much, let's say you are in a zone and I completed all the quests for that zone. I can go back and we can turn on party sync and I can do the quests again, and then it'll scale to me and it'll scale to you.
Yeah.
Would that allow you to get more XP?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it just
So,
like
like, I-
gives a way for your friends to like play with you, pretty much.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
well that's dope. Yeah, with that implementation, I would probably get back into it possibly. I don't know,
Also,
it's just the
another
$15 a
big
month
thing.
subscription to play a game.
Yeah.
Dude, it's fun, dude. What do
You
mean?
literally you can if you get like slightly good at it, you can make the money and play for free.
Yeah. I was just
Yeah.
about to say.
No, I guess you got a point.
I spent 1,000 classic gold on so you can buy tokens, and with the tokens you can either redeem it on the Blizzard store. It's how I bought Modern Warfare. You can redeem it through the Blizzard store, or you can do a month of subscription. So I bought like 12 plus tokens,
Jesus.
and I have membership until November of next year. I ended up refunding
shit.
Modern Warfare. And then I mean, like, who knows if I'll even be playing the game, but, like, I don't know. It's just, like, I don't have to think about it ever again.
Yeah.
Well, you can always
Yeah.
get more tokens and stuff and buy it again. Maybe if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
use it or
facts like
something.
down the road.
Yeah.
And then
Or
I
get it
pre-
on the PlayStation.
I mean, yeah, and then I pre-ordered, what is it called? Shadowlands 2 with it. So, I mean, it's worth it. It's, like,
There you go. Yeah.
yeah, so.
Pays for itself.
Hell yeah.
Another thing, going away from retail, we're going to go to Classic now. Phase 2, fully completed, coming out November 12th.
Trash.
That's going to, shut up. That's going to include world bosses. So world bosses, I don't know their exact spawn rate. Somebody told me it was a week. I don't think it's a week though, but pretty much there's a boss that's only going to be spawned every, certain amount of times, and everybody's going to be camping it because it has upgraded gear. And keep in mind there's only one per, realm, server, whatever.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
So that's going to be coming out, and the biggest thing that people have been waiting for is the honor system. So it opens up PvP. Let's say
Facts.
there's a lot of ways to grind money, and like
You get gear
pretty-
through PvP.
yeah,
with
get
honor
gear and shit like
system.
that. That's open in the world. Like for instance, Devil Sword. It's literally just a big ass dinosaur that you go kill and you skin it. But it'll give you its respawn rate is 30 minutes, but there's like 5 spawns. Now you already know that the Alliance is gonna be there. And they're gonna be camping you, and you're gonna get messed up. So that's gonna be
Yeah,
fun.
aren't they adding PvP and stuff like that to Classic
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah, that's the honor system.
Yeah,
so
that's what honor system is. Yeah.
it's
Okay.
it's how you get your like points and stuff like that, or like just level up in PvP.
Yeah.
They have it in like retail now. Like if you just do enough killing in PvP, you just like level up pretty much. You get like
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
rewards and shit.
one time Justin like linked me.
we
It
did
was like
PvP.
it was like a 3v3 PvP tournament,
Mhm.
and
Really?
it's like it's like competitive.
I don't know if you remember, but we did like capture the flag and shit. Like we would have got levels up through that shit too. I don't
Did
remember.
we?
I don't know if you remember that. I'm pretty
There's
sure we did.
100. There's like 100 v 100.
That's
it
just
kinda
so fun.
Oh,
Low-key.
100 v
Yeah.
100 would be badass.
It's
That'd be
funny.
sick.
It's fun as fuck, low key.
it's like
It's kinda
very
cancer
similar.
sometimes.
It's kind of like a tower defense game.
Yeah.
It's
Really?
like very similar to that.
It's pretty accurate, low key.
That's interesting.
Yeah. But it's like literally you and like, so you'll have like 20 people sitting back, and they'll be like farming resources and stuff like that, so you can upgrade like your like not defenses, but like you can spawn in different like AI like
Like
mobs and shit.
units, yeah.
Units is a good way to put it. Units, and they'll come down the battlefield and help you fight and stuff like that, and you can upgrade your stronghold. And then the objective is literally just to push through the other people's strongholds, capture objectives, and just literally fucking kill them.
It's like Clash of Clans meets World of Warcraft.
That
Yeah,
actually sounds pretty fun. Honestly.
It's low key kind of fun. And it's fun too because if you go in at a low level in retail, they'll scale up your gear so that you're not just getting fucking shit on.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you can like actually stand a chance and like you can level up through it too and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Hell yeah.
fun, dude. If you get it, bro, we could be running some WoW.
Yeah. I'd be down.
Like me and he were
Me, Tad,
playing.
and Justin have been running it, man. Now we just need you two.
I don't know. Should I wait till Shadowlands or what? What's the
No.
play here?
Nah, you should get a
Definitely
120
go
before Shadowlands.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they have another thing that's coming out. It's a patch update though, but I mean it's still going to be integrated in the game. It's like Eyes of N'Zoth, Visions of N'Zoth. Excuse me.
Yeah, doesn't that come out soon?
Yeah, I don't know. I know it's in the next patch update, but there's no word about when that's coming out.
Fucking Blizzard.
Fucking
That-
Blizzard.
Thanks,
Fucking
Jeff.
Blizzard, dude.
God, fucking Jeff.
I don't
dude.
even know what they're. I think there is going to be a new zone.
Yeah, and I remember I watched the
With the visions of whatever. There's gonna be a fucking.
Visions of N'Zoth. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
gonna be a new zone.
I think so. That's what I thought. So there's going to
Yo,
be
that's
2
crazy.
new allied races, which is going to be the Nepa. Jesus Christ.
this is for
Mecha
Shadowlands.
No, this is just a update like that they plan
Oh,
on
okay.
rolling out.
Okay.
They're gonna have 2 new classes or races. It's gonna be the Mechanome and the Vulpera. They're gonna have Worgen and Goblin Heritage armor sets. Broadcast text. Fate of the Horde and the Forsaken Leadership. Tyran's opinion in the Second Fourth War. New model and assets. So they're gonna have it's all pointing to.
Yeah, that's one thing I didn't like about Classic as well as the game. Well, I guess they would have got bitched at by the fans if they didn't leave it exactly as it was originally. But like, I feel like they could have updated the textures and the models a little bit too. Like,
They were.
well, I mean, yeah, but even still, I had mine on like. There's an option where you can tick to have higher texture quality and like.
Yeah, it's
Stuff
not like,
like that.
retail quality, but like yeah, I know what you mean.
It's-
though.
yeah, like
it's like higher resolution
Like
than
when you take the flight
Classic would
paths and
be.
shit.
Yeah.
Like when you take the whatever that thing, like the
Yeah, the flight
wyvern, I
path.
think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said it right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks so bad. It's like like the most jagged fucking.
It's literally like graphics from 2000s. It's
Yeah.
trash. But
Exactly.
like
That's all-
the
but
game's
it's on
also
purpose,
like
yeah.
4 gigabytes, and it's massive.
Yeah,
So like
It is true.
you gotta think about that.
yeah, that's true.
For
that's
how
true.
much the game offers on a small file like that, that's actually kind of insane.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's dude
Like,
like
while-
Call of
isn't-
Duty's literally fucking 100 times
130, 150,
Yeah.
something
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
and it's fucking not as much shit as inside that game.
Do
Yeah.
you know how many gigabytes is retail?
60
Isn't it in
something.
the
that. Like it's like 120, I think, something like that.
That's
Oh.
insane. I know. Yeah, I was gonna say I know it's in like the 100.
Yeah, but dude, retail has a bunch of shit. Retail's like
Yeah.
7 games fucking
It's a little overwhelming.
jam packed onto each other.
yeah.
So
Definitely.
have you guys been
You guys-
seeing all this shit that's been going down with all the streaming? With fucking
Yeah, dude,
with
courage.
Courage going over to YouTube and
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
obviously Shroud on Mixer we talked about last week, but
Yeah, yeah.
fucking Courage being the first dude to really be signed over to YouTube Gaming for their what happened?
Oh.
Oh, we lost Ian.
Yep. We need him back. He just messed up the whole stream.
The whole overlay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, I don't like because I remember I think it was Nick A30, right? Was signed to YouTube Gaming,
Mm-hmm.
and then Twitch picked him up and brought him over to Twitch, and then they signed Nick Merckx. And then YouTube's firing back, picking up Courage and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
And they
Just-
wasn't Twitch also trying to sign Dr. Disrespect? Did they?
I think Twitch, because I watched the video and he alluded to it in his stream, but I don't know if he was like trolling his chat or whatever. But
Yeah, I heard. I mean, I don't know. This is just word of mouth, but I heard that he was already signed to Twitch.
yeah, it's not confirmed though. Like
yeah,
yeah,
I don't
it's
think there's
not
like any
confirmed
documentations or some shit like that. But
but
like,
I can't see
it
Doc
seems
leaving.
like it. Yeah, the way he
I can't
talks
see Doc
about
leaving
it
Twitch.
and shit.
Yeah.
Because fucking, I mean, literally the way he described it, which is kind of right. Twitch has a whole community. When Mixer and fucking what was the other? Is there any other fucking streaming place?
Twitch, YouTube.
And YouTube, like YouTube has
Yeah,
a big community to it, but they don't have like a big live watching community.
Yeah, YouTube's
You know
not.
what I
That's
mean?
the thing. Like
everyone
YouTube-
watches YouTube. Like I watch YouTube.
YouTube fucked up by not adding streaming earlier. They would literally
Yeah.
be the only platform if they did streaming earlier, because you can do everything. You can have like the your VODs and then like videos, like clips of your streams and shit, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can live stream.
Yeah.
But no one uses YouTube because like the live audience isn't there.
And low key, YouTube has like the best like fucking compression and shit like that. Like they're the best like video quality
No,
for streaming.
definitely YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't think. I think Twitch. The thing about
They have like the highest bit rate you can send to them and stuff like that.
for
apparently.
streaming.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
why
I didn't. But I know their videos are
their videos are
like their
fucked.
compression. Like when you watch the WoW cinematics and stuff like that, you can see the compression in like the darker areas and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Some
Yeah,
of the videos are fucked. But I don't know though, because then sometimes have you ever watched a 4K video on YouTube? Like they look fucking clean, dude.
They do look clean.
Yeah, low key like the Linus Tech Tips videos.
Yeah, like and like MKBHD.
MKBHD.
Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Both those guys how they shoot like with those red 8K cameras. Like their
Yeah.
videos, those videos look pretty fucking crisp.
Yeah, yeah.
Some of
but
those
it's like,
WoW cinematics are also fucking 10 years old. You know what I mean?
They just need to make a movie, dude.
They did.
they made one, but it wasn't like
Well, yeah.
it was
Somewhat
Warcraft. It wasn't like World of Warcraft.
Which
shit.
is World of Warcraft is based off Warcraft. It's a continuation of the story.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I still think that YouTube could take over the streaming. It just the way they have to go about it. Because think about it, like there's the convenience aspect of YouTube where everybody's already like, what
Yeah,
other?
Everyone already
video-
watches YouTube videos there.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Everyone already watches YouTube video or like videos
Exactly.
there. So like,
There's like no other platform or website that people can go to and do the same thing they do on YouTube. You know, like
yeah,
like maybe at a smaller scale, like Instagram and shit like that, but like that's real small scale.
mhm.
But YouTube's on top of it. I feel like it's just the way they approach it, and you know they have to be strategic about it. And I feel like marketing would have to take a big toll into it. But I definitely think that YouTube could go ahead and take over the streaming platforms.
Yeah, and that's the thing about
Because YouTube's owned by Google, so it'd be like Google versus Microsoft versus Amazon.
which
So-
is like the three biggest internet-based companies in
Yep.
the world right now.
Yep.
But yeah, it's like I read a statistic. I don't remember the exact like percentages and stuff like that, but Mixer, in terms of hours streamed by streamers, is like up there competing with YouTube and Twitch. But the hours watched and like viewership, Mixer's still third. Like YouTube is above it in live streams and stuff like that, and Twitch is as well, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So Mixer's got like Mixer's at a really big disadvantage because
They're late into
YouTube-
the game. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
YouTube already had the audience from videos and stuff like that, and Twitch had like
They're like,
you know.
they had all these like famous people come from Justin TV and fucking.
Well, Justin TV turned into Twitch. At least
Yeah.
they got.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. But like all those, they have like fucking massive streamers on there. Like they have a whole community. They have 150 million people watching Twitch usually, like at any time. You know what I mean?
Dang, fucking live.
And then like Mixer has like 40,000.
Yeah,
Like, Dr. Disrespect gets that many like on his intros sometimes.
yeah. Like I feel like, I mean, yeah, they brought over Shroud and Ninja and stuff like that, but I feel like them going over to Mixer like doubled their viewership numbers. Like I don't know if that's statistics right, but that's what it seems like. It seems like
Yeah, it's what we were saying earlier. Shade
Like-
Slayer, just by the way. He was just saying that YouTube was a video platform that added secondary streaming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
it,
they-
I just
I'm
let
just-
him know we said that earlier, just because he
it was
wasn't
years
here.
ago, man. They
Yeah.
Did that,
yeah.
they did that shit a while ago. I just feel like they didn't really like capitalize on it.
I don't think
The
they
streaming part?
Yeah, YouTube didn't really focus on it. I don't think they saw the value in
Oh,
streaming
yeah.
and streamers like Twitch did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Twitch
Yeah.
Twitch is so lucky because they just got ahead on it. They just like
Right.
they saw the value in it from day one and they fucking put all their
Welcome
fucking effort
back
into
dude.
making it better. Welcome
Yeah,
back,
welcome back, guys.
Ian.
Yeah, PC slow.
Let's go.
That's all I have to say.
It's
PC
all
slap.
good. It's all good. Gotta get off that
No, I
hard
didn't know I
drive.
had like 10 updates for Discord then like queue.
Oh,
So like I had to sit there and update like 10 times over. It was retarded.
rep,
Oh, it's stupid.
rep. It's all
Because
good.
TOS.
Always gotta keep it updated. But yeah, we were just talking about like Courage's move over to YouTube and like the streamer wars that's going on right now.
Literally
Competing
Competing over talent and stuff like that.
Real quick, I don't know if you guys were planning on talking about this, but how about Red Dead 2 coming to PC?
Um,
I heard it's
No?
they say that
fucking-
they're going to improve it in a couple ways.
Yeah, I heard it's
for the
not
PC.
going good right now.
Really?
Yeah, it's like fucking. I forgot. Is it an issue with CPUs or is it an issue with graphics cards? It's having an issue with one of those two with a certain brand. It's just like fucking them up constantly. It's just like making them run super hot. I don't know the
Really?
article. I can't remember off the top of my head. I don't want to like quote anything or say
Red
anything.
Dead.
But
It is Red Dead.
yeah, apparently it was a similar problem that happened when GTA 5 came out on PC.
Yeah, because I remember GTA when it first came out on PC was like,
it had
had a whole lot
optimization
of
issues,
issues.
right?
yeah,
Yeah, apparently
really
it's like
did.
the same exact issues that GTA 5 had when it first came out. Which is
yeah.
kind of fucking stupid. You know?
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
you
I
can't,
figured-
like you
gotta
can't learn
learn
from
from
your
that shit.
mistakes, dude. Like come on, bro. Like
yeah, for real.
come on, bro. It's fucking Rockstar. Like this isn't the first time you guys have released a major
Yeah,
game.
it's a AAA company.
Like you guys release like the most fucking polarizing games in literally the entire world. Like everyone
Yeah.
buys those games.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
and like the maps keep getting bigger and bigger, right? Like,
Yeah, and the game, it's honestly, I don't know if you guys have played it because you guys didn't have PlayStations or
yeah, I don't have a
right?
console. I haven't had a
But fucking,
console.
No, I had-
it's insane.
I had a
It's
PlayStation
the
for
best.
life.
It's the best story game I've played
Yeah.
in probably the past 5 years.
Yeah, I remember the
Multiplayer?
first one.
Multiplayer.
The
dog
first one
shit,
was
100%.
awesome, dude.
Yeah,
But
the first
the
one
me-
was
sick, and then
honestly. I don't know if it's
also-
good as the first one, the story wise at least, but it is
Yeah.
really really good. Because the
It was
DLC to the fucking first one is also fire.
Yeah,
You
it
do
was,
the
it was.
undead mode with the fucking zombies. You can get the apocalypse horses, dude.
yeah, dude,
Holy
the
shit.
zombie mode was so fun.
Yeah,
dude.
that
That
shit
shit
was
Fucking
lit.
right, dude.
Dude, they need to bring that back to fucking this
Yeah.
new one. I would buy that shit in a heartbeat.
100p.
Even my dad played through the whole fucking Undead Nightmare DLC. You
Damn.
know what I mean?
Mhm.
That was an awesome game. The Red Dead Redemption is a great game concept because of the Wild West. You can romanticize it a lot.
Yeah, there's like
You know what I
no
mean?
other games that are set in that time period. I feel like that are good at least. Like there's no
Yeah.
Yeah.
open
no.
world cowboy games or like that have a good story and stuff like that.
I couldn't name another fucking, back in that time era game, period.
Yeah, literally. I don't think there is one.
Well, there's Gun, Red Dead Revolver, and whatnot. But I mean, other than that, they're few and far between. And
Well, Red Dead Revolver's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
yeah, it's the same,
Franchise, right?
yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same franchise. Yeah, exactly. But I mean, it's still another
Yeah.
Old West game. But
Yeah,
That- besides that, there's no other developers making Old West games, at least that are, popular enough for people to hear
People
about
to
it.
play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
So I don't
It is.
know, man.
it's true.
Yeah, I don't know anyone who else has a fucking old time game like that.
yeah.
Well, it's also saying that
Literally.
because I know I've talked to some people and I've seen some streamers already streaming like Red Dead RP.
Really.
Which is
So-
that's
Yeah.
that's an interesting concept, but I think that's what they should have made the multiplayer in the first place.
They really
Are you,
should.
are you talking about
That's what I'm
Lyric?
saying.
Have you
Am I
watched
talking
Lyric?
about it?
Yeah, have you watched Lyric do it? Is that what you're talking
I don't
about?
think I don't
Oh,
think it was.
he's hilarious.
Was he doing it on console?
Mm-mm,
No,
on PC.
no, PC.
Red Dead's out on.
Mm-hmm. It came out
Yeah.
November 15th.
Oh,
Or it came
15th.
out fucking
They-
when did it come out? It came out
wait,
like
Red
last
Dead.
week. Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption 2's out. I did not know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that
Shit.
either.
What the hell?
I'm gonna have
That
to pick it
kinda-
up now.
Yeah, that kind of flew under the radar. I had no idea that was a thing.
You guys were just talking about how people were having issues with the GPUs or the.
Yeah, I was literally just talking about how people
Yeah,
are having
it's out.
issues with it being compatible.
Oh, I
No,
thought- I
didn't
thought
know
you were
if
talking
guys
about, like, in
the
testing.
developers.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no,
what I
no,
thought.
no. Like actually consumers.
No, I had
did
no
not
idea
know
it
that.
released.
Yeah, it came out Wednesday.
November 5th. November 5th.
Yeah, Wednesday is
Oh,
what
yeah.
Shade Slayer was saying. Thanks. Thank you, Kermit.
Yeah, if I cop it, it's probably gonna be later on if I buy
Wait,
it.
who said
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna buy it.
who
Yeah.
said it released the 15th? Because what?
I think
It's
that
the
was
No.
Cat.
That was, but I definitely did not mean the 15th.
I think he
That's
meant
funny
the
as fuck.
5th. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys want to talk about the new Modern Warfare patch notes?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
let's
I don't
drop 'em.
really know much about it besides the 2 new maps.
Yeah, so I'm sure you guys know. If anyone in the chat's played the game, I'm sure you've run up against some people that like to use the 725.
Hmm.
It's like the Olympia from Black Ops 1. It's a over-under shotgun, and it is literally a sniper rifle. Like, you don't need to use any other gun. You can use the shotgun only and run around and get nukes all day.
Literally, it's overpowered as fuck. It's so
It's
stupid.
insane. So what they did, they increased the ADS and hipfire like spread, and they reduced the damage range. So hopefully you won't be able to snipe people across the map as much. They nerfed the M4. It's got reduced damage range and increased recoil slightly. And pretty much all the assault rifles got a hipfire nerf. And then they buffed the SMGs and the pistols. LMGs got nerfed as well, and then crouch and prone doesn't affect your recoil and stuff like that. And now
That's so stupid.
they
That's so
said in the
stupid.
next patch they're going to be working on ADS and crouched sound. So like, you know how when you're walking around, even if you're going like crouched or if you're ADS'd, you still make noise. Even though like previously in like Black Ops 4, all the other games, if you were walking around ADS'd, you wouldn't make noise.
Yeah. Well, it's like
So now
reduced
they're-
at like the very least. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly. So
It's
now
like still
it's
loud as fuck in this game.
It
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
makes me feel like they just skimped out on that and didn't even think to fix that before releasing the game.
yeah, it was. I don't
Feels like
remember
a
it being.
lazy attempt to just push the game out and then they're just gonna fix all the huge problems with it right afterwards.
Yeah, right. I don't remember it
sounds
being
like
that bad in the
every-
beta though. That's the thing. Like Ted, we played the beta like extensively. I don't think I don't remember the sound being that bad in the beta.
Yeah, I don't remember it being like that loud. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I guess I didn't like fuck with it like that much, but like when you crouch and you walk, it really doesn't matter. You might as well just be standing. Like,
Yeah.
it's the same fucking
Literally.
noise, which makes
I
no
know-
fucking sense.
I didn't notice this, but now that I read about it, I can tell. But apparently, I think they reduced movement speed from the beta, so now they're reverting it back to the beta where it was your movement speed was a little higher. So yeah, all around it's just they're making it more like Call of Duty again. It's not like a slow pace, super slow pace. You know, your footsteps. You sound like a goddamn dinosaur walking around anymore.
Yeah, but
It's
I
a
think they
huge
kind
problem
of
in GBs.
I think they kind of screwed themselves with this one. I think they like ruined their competitive scene, but they franchised it, so they're charging people $25 million to get a team, and they built a game that's like catering towards casual players.
Well, honestly, I don't know. Like when we play GBs, it's pretty fun. Just they definitely fucked up on some of the maps, man.
Like all the
They fucked
maps,
up
like
on
they
some
have
of the
like,
maps.
dude, they literally have crates you can go in. There's literally crates that have fucking walls on every side of it besides one, so you can just sit there and camp. Like, what do you mean, dude? They fucking ruined some of these maps, bro.
Yeah.
There's
and then-
that's on like 2 or 3 maps too. You can just literally hide in a goddamn crate, dude. What is this
Really?
fucking? Is this fucking Metal Gear Solid, dude?
Yeah. I mean, luckily
What
I haven't
the
run into
fuck?
any of that shit. But I know another one of the big problems, the battle chatter in like search and destroy and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Where like I've seen clips of like Team Summertime. He's sitting in a corner, and a guy walks into the room he's in and tries planting the bomb, and he's like playing the trigger discipline, right? He's sitting in the corner and he's just got his crosshair on this guy. And then his character yells, you know, target sighted or whatever the hell, as he's like sitting quietly in a corner and the guy turns and kills him. He loses the round.
Yeah, that shit's so
So-
stupid.
So what they did, they removed the battle chatter from like competitive modes like cyber attack and search and destroy and stuff like that.
So from the sound of it, it sounds like they're pushing towards more of a realism game. Am I
yeah,
correct?
this game's for sure a lot more realistic than like Black Ops 4 and
So
I guess
where
World
is-
War II was kind of realistic, but they had like
Yeah.
red dot
Yeah.
sights in that game.
Yeah, it's like what?
So where the fuck where the fuck is the realism of you hiding, you know, just being ready on standby, sitting there waiting for somebody to pop up, and you go, look, he's right there, and you just like,
Right.
It's so
Who's
stupid.
who's in a war situation is just screaming that too?
Yeah,
right.
Like,
especially
you're
when you're trying to
hiding.
hide.
Yeah,
it
you're
doesn't happen.
Yeah, you gotta have more composure, man.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
You
But yeah,
can't
so
slip
that's
up like
fixed.
that.
So
Is that
So,
only
yeah,
in
hopefully-
comp, or is that in casual?
no, so
No,
so
I
they
think-
don't have a competitive. Like it's only in the competitive modes, like search and destroy and cyber attack.
It's in modes where you don't respawn constantly.
Where you have like one life.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, yeah, I hope those are welcome improvements. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, 100%. They
Yeah, let's
hope.
definitely need new maps though, or they need to fix the maps they have though. 100%. Because
Why don't we
that shit's
play a little bit of it afterwards
super annoying.
and check out how it feels on search and destroy and whatnot? And I think maybe that recoil change and whatnot to the M4A4 and the hipfire change is going to make it a little bit more difficult to, make some plays. Just because the M4 is the all-around, assault rifle that you want to use in that game.
Yeah, I might switch over to the M13 because I remember I used that gun in the beta, and that thing was a laser in the beta. It had pretty much like no recoil.
Yeah,
And
I,
has
don't
a
know.
high rate of fire.
I like the MP5, dude. The MP5 is fire.
You're gonna like it even more now because they buffed all the SMGs. So
Really.
Yeah, definitely. Which needed to happen because it was like
Really?
there was
Dude,
no
I
reason
was
to use the
wrecking with
SMGs on PC.
whenever I would use the MP5, I would always be like top fragging with that thing.
yeah.
Mr.
So it's
Coryser,
the SMGs.
mad
They
ugly.
they
Damn,
increased
Cory.
movement speed, increased ADS movement speed, and then like the time sprint to firing speed got reduced as well. So you can play a lot faster with the SMGs now.
Hey,
It's more probably like it was in Black Ops 4 and stuff like that, faster pace.
I mean, that's how it should be with like an SMG though. Like you should be able to fucking whip it out faster. Like
Yeah.
it's not the size of a
Yeah,
goddamn
definitely.
AR. You know what I mean?
It's the whole
It's
point of
not
having a
fucking
submachine gun.
huge.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's literally the whole point. Is so you can be like a little bit quicker, but you do less damage.
Yeah, and that's always been the thing in Call of Duty. You always have like 3 AR players and then 2 subs, right? Or 2 ARs, 1 sniper, 2 subs.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yo,
yeah,
I
something
never
like
played.
that.
I never played Call of Duty that critically, man. I was just in there, fucking just
In there
popping off.
dropping kills, fucking.
Yeah, just bottom fragging and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Well,
god.
before this game dropped, I never really played like that either. But I
Yeah.
want to get into this game's competitive scene if it ever takes off, because Jesus Christ, they did really fuck up on a couple of maps. They really need to fix some.
Yeah,
Or
I
at least
don't know
release new
how the
maps or something
competitive
like that.
scene is gonna
Saint
be with this
Petrograd?
thing, man.
Horrible.
Yeah,
St. Petrograd is so fucking
dude,
bad. Like,
Azir Cave, dude. There's so many camping spots there. It's
Yeah,
a good
I don't
map,
mind
but
Azir
there's
Cave
a
is bad.
lot of camping
Yeah, you can
spots,
if you
dude.
scan, you know what I mean.
If you get into the wrong
if you check
lobby, though,
thoroughly each site.
I don't know.
oh yeah.
If
Yeah,
you get into the
especially in
wrong
PUBG.
lobby,
yeah.
bro, it's cancer.
Yeah,
Wrong
especially
lobby,
in
you
PUBG
mean like
and stuff
riot
like
shields
that.
and shit.
Yeah.
Anyone who uses a riot shield is a piece of shit.
Oh, and riot
Including you,
shields.
Dad.
They fixed. So you know how with the riot shields you could run around and you could do the throwing knife thing and your shield would still cover you completely.
You just like fucking yanked it from the side, dude.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
fixed that. So now when you throw a throwing knife, it goes onto your back.
That shit made no sense because like you would just like
It goes onto your
yeet it
back?
from the fucking side of the shield.
Well, I don't know if it goes on your back, but like,
Your guy probably like
can-
moves his shield out of the way.
yeah,
Or
you
some
move your
shit.
shield out of the way so you can kill them if they try and.
Because if
do
you
that
like,
shit.
it's probably the animation that you do when you're actually throwing it. Because if you're like
Yeah.
the actual guy in the riot shield throwing it, you do an animation where you like drop the shield, kinda. So it's probably
Mhm.
like what it's gonna actually do. If I was
Yeah.
guessing.
Yeah, but
You
good
know
luck.
what I mean?
Good luck winning any close quarter situation against a riot shield guy like that, because you can throw a throwing knife pretty quick. You know what I mean?
Well,
It
they
might-
they,
Facts.
it
they
might
talked
still
about that in
completely
the patch
uncover him,
notes.
but-
They said they're gonna start working on like they're looking at ways to like reduce the overpoweredness of the shield, I guess.
Oh,
But, like,
okay.
Also, if you miss the knife, you're kind of fucked.
Yeah, I
So,
mean this is true.
That's
but-
like kind of like that's kind of like the good thing with it, you know? Like you have
Yeah.
to hit your shot. It's not like you
Yeah.
have like 20 knives. You can just like sit
well,
there
but
and
see,
look
that's the
at
thing.
'em.
You get close to someone, you got a bigger target, it's kind of hard. It's like a
Yeah.
one-shot kill no matter where in the body you hit them. So you just and
True.
before your shield didn't even move. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I still think that you should be able to, like maybe it should have like a health of 2,500 or something like that.
or make it
But
like Siege where you
I
can
think that
melee
you
it and
should
it
be able
knocks the
to at
shield away.
least
Yeah, that's exactly what they should have. You should
break
be able
the
to
riot shield.
You should be
should I
able to.
say?
No, not breaking them, but being able to melee them, and then you can fucking
And-
shoot them.
Yeah,
Knock it
Yeah,
out of the way, like in
meleeing them
Siege.
away.
It should like
Like in
stun them
Siege.
for like a second or two
Mhm.
or some shit.
Yeah.
Because if someone runs up to the front of you and fucking kicks in your shield and hits you in the head, you're gonna be stunned for a second.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like you should
Kind
be
of
able to
realistic.
push it away. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's kind of stupid that you either have to have a stem text or a thermite on you, or you have to like jump around them like you have fucking like autism and
Mhm.
like try to get to like the behind and like shoot them.
Well, you can.
Like that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
Just
I
jump
mean, if
around
kids start
goddamn
doing that in my
kangaroo.
lobbies, I throw on an RPG as my secondary. I see when it's
Shoot
Night,
right
night.
behind them.
or like you cook a nade, because it's not like Siege where they block explosive damage. You can just cook a nade and chuck it at them.
Facts. Even if you have EOD, I think frags still kill you. They just like claymores don't.
Well, if it's like right there, if you're
Yeah,
stepping
if
on
it's
them.
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like if you're like sitting on it.
Mm-hmm.
Type
So
shit.
tomorrow, boys, KSI versus Logan Paul.
Mm-hmm.
It's $20 pay-per-view. I'm fucking watching that shit. You guys can judge me all you want. I'm gonna watch it.
God, dude, are you serious?
Dude, do you
Most
realize
rigged
like
fight of the year?
Yeah, dude,
Why
that's
do
gonna
you
be
even
so
care
rigged.
to
It's not funny.
watch it though, dude? Like,
it's only $20 first off, and now it's a pro fight. There's no head guards, and they're using 10-ounce gloves. So
Yeah, but
I
it's
think
rigged.
someone's getting
really?
knocked out. Someone's getting
Yeah,
knocked
someone's
out.
getting knocked out, bro.
I don't think it's rigged. If you watch the last fight, I think it was a tie.
Dude, what?
Logan-
Why would they end it perfectly with a tie and go, we got to get the people what they want, another fight? Like, what do you mean, dude? They're just trying to make more money. Like,
Yeah, it's
this
a money
shit was
grab,
a
but
scheme from the very
I want to see
beginning.
someone get knocked out here. I do.
supposedly,
They were planning that shit out.
last fight they both got 80 mil. I don't believe that.
No,
But-
but they probably took home a couple mil each.
80 mil each?
No, 80 mil each was the
Yeah.
supposed what they got each. I'm like, dude, I don't know.
I wouldn't be
I don't
I
surprised.
don't know.
about that.
Boxing fights make a lot of money,
Yeah.
Bro, that's
but they're
Like,
not.
and
That
especially
wasn't
when
a
you-
prize fight though.
That's
You
Yeah.
take
that's
you take the
That's what I'm saying.
audiences of Logan Paul, you take the audiences of KSI. That's already a shit ton of pay-per-views.
Mhm.
And then on top of that, you get all the hype. People that aren't like don't watch Logan Paul or KSI, like me. You're just hype. You want to see two YouTube motherfuckers crease each other.
Think about it, that's really not that unrealistic. To be honest. Like,
Yeah,
you know
I'm
what
not.
saying?
I'm not
It's
surprised.
really
dude.
not. They
But listen.
each have like 10 mil followers.
Dude, it's at the
And
Staples
At
Center
20
in
bucks
fucking
a pop,
Las
20
Vegas.
times 10 million. Like that's fucking. What
Wait,
is
is
that?
that the Staples
That's literally
Center?
20 million.
Yes, it's in
each?
Las Vegas at the goddamn Staples Center.
Jesus
They have
Christ, bro.
they
I
have
didn't know
pro.
it was that
There's a
serious.
world title fight in the undercard. Like there's pro boxers in the fucking undercard.
I thought the
so
undercard
that's
was
the
gonna be
highlight
like.
fight.
The highlight fight is KSI versus Logan Paul because more people want to see that than fucking
I thought the
some bogus
undercard
ass
was
boxers no one's heard of.
like Jake Paul and someone else.
No, Jake's not fighting in this one.
Oh, what a pussy.
It's yeah, I think the only YouTubers fighting are KSI and Logan Paul.
Dude, I don't know, dude. So
I
it
want to
says
see someone get knocked
so
out.
because I
Same.
wanted to check how much like the McGregor and the Floyd Mayweather fight ended up paying out. And Mayweather's guaranteed disclosed paycheck was 100 million, and McGregor's guaranteed was 30. However, the purse for the two fighters was expected to be substantially higher for each, of course. With Mayweather reportedly earning 275 million and McGregor
Jesus.
earning 85.
But
So,
Mayweather's also
Imagine earning
the
a quarter
most
of a
famous
billion.
like boxer.
$250
A quarter of a billion.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
That's
yeah. What?
ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
That's why he's not fighting anymore.
He's
Fuck that.
literally
I make
one of-
275 mil. I'm out, bro.
He's literally one of
I'm
3
chilling.
athletes ever
Fucking
to
retired.
make $1 billion in like just fucking like tournaments and shit.
yeah.
Him, fucking Tiger Woods, and someone else.
Yeah,
Might
that
be
shit's-
The
close.
billionaire
that's insane.
boys. Michael Jordan, right?
Maybe.
Probably.
Frank?
Probably MJ.
Yeah, I think
Tyson.
so.
I mean,
Nah, Mike Tyson kind of fucked himself because he got into like a lot of trouble when he bit off that
yeah, but he
dude's
was
ear.
fucking rich.
Yeah,
prior.
he was, but like he also like got into a lot
Bro,
of
my
legal
man was
trouble.
buying tigers and lions.
Facts.
Well,
Yeah,
Mike
that's how he
Tyson
lost
also
all of
put
his
money
goddamn
in
money.
smart
Yeah, that's how he
places.
lost all his money. He was also like,
Yeah.
you ever watch his documentary, dude? He's literally he
Yeah.
would play with him in his front yard, like with
Yeah.
no fucking like security guards or anything. He would just like he's like, dude, when they run at you, you just gotta run back at them and let them know you're not afraid. Like what?
Yeah, he started his
It's
own.
a
I was watching
1,000-pound tiger.
Dude, I was watching the Joe Rogan podcast a couple like months ago. He has his own. He has like a resort. He's building a resort in like the mountains somewhere.
I don't doubt it.
And
fuck.
It's like a cannabis resort.
Yeah, and you can pay to go,
I
like,
remember him
fucking
talking about
chill
that
there.
actually, low key, because
Yeah.
he brought his like weed cigars to Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
right?
to Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts. He's like the first one to have like weed cigars, or
That's
What I
pretty
would do
cool.
to get one
he's
of
the
them.
So what,
first.
are you
to make his
inhaling
own
them?
words. Yeah, it's weed.
But it's a cigar. You don't inhale cigars usually.
Come on, dude. Shut up.
Puff on it.
Yeah, but,
It's a blunt.
yeah, literally.
Of course
it's,
you
like
would
a
do
fat
that.
It's
blunt.
literally a blunt the size of a cigar.
It's literally an oversized backwood.
Yep.
Oversized
It
backwood.
probably
I don't think you
is
have
just a
oversized
backwood.
No, I think it's made from hemp leaves or some shit. It's like the whole catch of it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like wrapped in these fat fucking hemp leaves and shit. It seemed pretty fucking decent. I'd probably try it.
I don't know. That's.
So I got another topic.
Are you about to watch it alone?
You got what, the fight?
Yeah.
Bro, if one of you guys doesn't, I mean, fuck yeah, I'm watching it. I'm gonna watch that shit no matter what.
Dude, you got to screen
only
share
He
it.
20 bucks.
said, fuck yeah, I'll watch it alone.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna screen share it live on Twitch because that's illegal. But you know,
Come on, dude.
No.
I'll
like-
stream it on Twitch.
Watch
no.
it.
He
guys.
said, come on,
Let's
bro,
go.
I'll stream that shit live on Twitch.
For real.
Fuck you, man.
Okay,
You
so
screen
listen,
share it, and then I'll stream you screen sharing it.
He's like, get
Ooh.
ready for the after show. I'm gonna be banging my girl live on Twitch. We're gonna have body paint on. That's how we're gonna get past the rules.
Yeah, it's
Hold on.
art. Okay.
It's called
It's
art.
an art piece.
That's fucked up. But yo, so China is on some fuck shit.
China's always on some fuck
What
shit.
is-
So if you're, I think if you're under 18, if you're a kid, you can only play during the week 90 minutes of video games a day, and then on the
Good.
weekends 3 hours max.
How are they
Good.
going to enforce that?
Yeah, how do
You,
they
you know,
enforce
you know
that?
why that's good?
So
'Cause
in
I-
China, you have like all your gaming accounts are connected to your like ID.
Communism at its finest.
Right? Yeah. Right.
What?
So it's like
like your
That's-
gaming account has to be like fucking tied in with your
Oh
government
my
That's
ID.
God.
like your social
can't be
security.
Yeah,
for
like
all of your
what the fuck?
Chinese.
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
you
dude.
can't be typing like death threats in the WoW chat like some kid at our high school did.
Our
You
high
remember
school-
that, Hubert?
What?
You remember that?
You
It was,
talking about Justin?
It was his homie. It was fucking
It was his homie, of course it was.
Who's homie? Oh, Justin's homie.
Justin's. It was fucking.
He was like, my
I
friend.
forget his name. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
he was in WoW chat and he was like, I'm gonna shoot up a school or some shit in the WoW chat. So
What?
someone like,
Holy
someone
shit.
called
Oh
the
shit,
cops.
you
and
got arrested.
From our
he
high
got kicked out
school.
of the north. Yeah, bro.
What?
You don't remember that? And then he got like right before that he got in trouble because he wore a skimpy French maid costume for like Halloween to school.
What kind of fucking people you hanging
Oh,
out
dude,
with,
you
bro?
just get roasted.
I'm not hanging out with them. They
You're
just
hanging
went to
out
my
with people
fucking
who,
high school.
Yeah, okay.
You gotta
I
ask
don't
Justin
know.
that question.
What year was this? I do not remember.
Yeah,
any.
dude. What? Some dude
I think-
wore a fucking French maid outfit and threatened to shoot up the school.
It was junior or
Like,
senior
what the
year. It was
fuck?
one of the two.
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
Yeah, kid's definitely a little.
Kids
Little
scoffed
muck-muck.
right in the brain.
What the hell?
Oh yeah.
I mean, dude, like if you go on WoW and chat, like they're saying some worse shit than that nowadays. But
Yeah, I don't know how like. Yeah, someone was in there and like called the cops or reported it or some shit.
Oh my god. That's
So the
funny as fuck.
Chinese monitor their accounts. That's probably why when you play PUBG, you get a Chinese person in your game, they just yell China #1.
China #1.
It's starting
Yeah.
to make sense now, guys. They have to say
Well,
that.
Well, it's because they
They
used to
have
have
to.
They have to.
before you used to be able
Oh,
to like
shit.
switch what region you were in. So like if you were from China, like you could switch over to the NA servers.
Yeah.
And now they turned on like region lock. You can't do that anymore.
And with the,
Pretty sure.
You can with the VPN though.
Yeah, this is true. But then you'll get like, I mean, your ping's gonna be
Yeah,
terrible
no,
anyway,
yeah,
but you'll
your
get-
ping's gonna be trash. Don't do it.
Yeah.
But like, you could get around those restrictions. I thought
In
about that
theory,
the other
yeah,
day.
yeah.
Like if a game ever came out in a different time zone, in theory, all you would have to do is fucking get a VPN to be in that time zone,
Yep.
and then fucking get whatever game you want early.
I was thinking about doing that when they added in CS. They added the P250 X-ray thing, so you could, because in France they like outlawed gambling or whatever. So now you can buy an X-ray thing, and you can see what's inside a case before you open it.
What the fuck?
What?
But
Well,
once
here's the thing.
once the case, like once you see what's inside of it, you can't use the X-ray thing again unless you open the case.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you have to yeah.
So it's just letting you know in advance what you got.
Yeah, they got her. They found a loophole in the law, and yeah, because Valve's a bunch of sneaky fuckers.
Yeah. So like it doesn't make any fucking sense. You're still gambling.
Well, I mean, yeah,
It's
because
just like you just have like a save for like one chest pretty much. You
Yeah.
could like use it on one and be like, okay, I'm not opening this one.
But I mean, and then you can't reuse it unless you open the case. So it's like
Yeah.
you're gonna open the case anyway. Like,
Yeah, where you're gonna not have the X-ray
case
tool.
or a case? Do you have to? Can you open like another one if you don't want that one? You just take your entire chances on another case, or
True.
do you
Yeah,
have
but
to open that case?
you can open another case, but you can't use that X-ray thing.
Until you
You
open
have to
the
buy
case.
it. You have to buy another one.
How much are they?
Oh, you have
It's
to-
the same price as a key.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Yeah,
Like what? 199.
yeah.
250. Yeah.
So not only did they find a way to work around this law, they found a way to earn even more money out of it.
That's
Valve,
literally-
Dude, I
Valve
should
is a couple of
scoff,
geniuses,
dude.
man.
They're not stupid, bro. I'll tell you that. They're
Nah,
not
dude.
stupid.
They know
They're a
what's
couple of
good.
geniuses.
They know what's good. They know how to
Yeah, yeah.
finesse. But anyways, you guys see the fucking new Diablo game? Diablo
Mhm.
4?
Bad.
Yeah.
I haven't really looked
Bad.
into it.
What?
Bad game. Bad
Diablo's fire.
Yeah. What do you mean bad game?
Tim's
Game.
just
I've never
listen,
played it.
all
I've
I'm
never
saying-
played it, so.
I'm
all I'm
not
saying is
that-
Tim, any game that takes any kind of thinking to it, Tim says is a bad game. It's
Oh, yeah, 'cause
kind
you
of
don't-
weird.
You don't have to
Yeah.
think to
Kinda
be good
weird
at CS.
that
You don't have to think
games
to be
that
good at
involve
CS
thinking-
or COD. You don't have to think. You just
Huh. I don't
you
know,
don't outplay
bro.
kids. You just aim at them, right?
Yeah, you out.
Dude, I'm not saying that you only play shooters,
I only play shooter.
but I'm
I
saying
will
you
say
need to
that.
diversify. All right.
I mean, I don't gotta diversify shit.
You gotta expand.
We play some fun games. We play Human Fall Flat. He plays a
Bro,
couple
that
third-person
game
shooters.
That game is mind numbing. All right.
No, it isn't. That's a puzzle game. That's the exact
Human Fall
opposite.
Flat. Yeah, Human Fall Flat.
Is that the one I was watching?
Those
guys-
puzzles are not difficult though. Come on.
Yeah.
Dude, a couple of the
They're
maps
difficult because like the
played had
physics are
some hard-
fucked.
Yeah,
But they're
Yeah,
not
like,
difficult because they're like incredibly hard to figure
Got
out.
like
They're just
you
like
gotta
the physics
control
are
jelly.
fucked. Yeah.
you got noodles for
And we
legs
kill
and
each
all.
other every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
That's why that
Yeah.
game's hard.
Yeah, I always end up throwing Ian and Tad off the fucking map. 'cause it's
Literally,
hilarious.
yeah. I was gonna say we make that game harder on ourselves than fucking the game it really
Oh yeah.
is.
Oh yeah.
I don't
100%.
even think it's like going back to what you said about like critical thinking in a game. I don't even think it's that. I just think it's like when you play like shooters, you're not really, besides higher rank, you're not really, trying to achieve something else besides that. You know what I mean? Like when you play like all
It feels
these
like
other
a
games,
pointless grind to me. You know
For
what I mean?
COD and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Some games, yeah.
Nah,
Like,
dude, when you're
it's like
playing
in
competitive,
CS.
your goal is to what?
No, I'm not saying it's pointless. I didn't say all that, but
The whole reason I play that is because I like trying to climb up the ladder. Like me and Ian.
I know. I'm just saying for me, that's what.
Well, yeah, no, I
is.
feel,
The
I feel
goal
that,
is
but it's
still
just like,
top 500 for me.
yeah, like we started as like the number 3,000 team in the ladder or whatever the fuck,
Mm.
and then we climbed up. We're at like 800 or 600 or something like that. So we're
Right.
just the goal is just to climb the ladder.
But like, what are you
That's-
gonna get out of that? Besides like the ladder.
Sponsors.
No, I mean,
Wow.
what do you
Doesn't
get out of
feel-
leveling in WoW?
That's not the aspect of it. The leveling in WoW is like bullshit.
Like, what do you
that's
get
not
out of
why-
grinding in WoW? Like,
You're not, dude. Like, what do you mean? Sets, upgrades, like
and we lost
there's
you again.
actually.
he's
Oh,
back.
we got him. Never mind.
Yeah, no, we're cool. Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought we lost
It's
you
like-
again. I was like, fuck.
No, I was just
I don't
restarting the
know.
call really quick because it was starting to fuck up.
Gotcha.
There's like no real reward for climbing up the ladder, unless like the reward that I seen, like for instance, like Call of Duty and stuff like that, is like when you prestige, you get like prestige. Well, this was back then. I don't know what they're doing now, but you'd get like prestige tokens, and you'd either be able to lock in one gun that you can keep forever, and you don't
Well,
have
see,
to.
but that's just because you played pubs. Like we're playing game battles, and then when they add league play, we're gonna play league play. So league play is ranked for COD. They've had that in the
Well,
last like 5 or 6 CODs.
last time I played COD competitive.
Can't you sign up for it now too? I saw
They've
something about
had
that.
league play since like Black Ops 2. I
Yeah,
think.
they've had it for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
too.
league play.
Black Ops 2?
Yeah,
It was
yeah, Black Ops
Yeah, I
2
was gonna
had
say I
league
know
play.
they had it for a while.
Yeah.
I have not played multiplayer COD in so long. Last COD I had was like, I didn't even get Black Ops 4. I don't think. No,
Yeah.
I got
And
Black
plus-
Ops 3.
The thing I love about like first person shooters and competitive shit like that is like there's literally nothing that can compare in World of Warcraft to clutching like a 1v5.
A
That's
1v5
true.
and
There is literally nothing. Your heart is fucking beating hard as fuck, and then you outplay some scrubs.
I'll let you use my account when PvP comes out.
Nah,
Yeah,
dude.
I
There's-
But
guarantee
dude, come on, you get an
Guarantee
actual adrenaline rush out of getting a clutch like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what do you
like,
mean?
there's-
you can
Yeah.
clutch and WoW though too.
Yeah, you can clutch in PvP.
Yeah, like what do you mean?
I don't know. It's
It's
just
the same
that's the
concept.
difference between us. So like, cause I don't find satisfaction in a grindy game like that. Like maybe
Yeah,
if I
that's
got
okay.
really into it, maybe. But
Yeah.
it's still like, oh, I'm gonna put 4 weeks of my life down into getting to this goal, and it just feels like, oh, it's just more grinding from there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't
That's how
appeal
I
to
feel
me.
about climbing up the ladder in shooters. Like, because in WoW you'll actually be rewarded for doing something like that. Whether it's upgrades to your armor or how you look, or new zones and stuff like that. With like a game like COD and CS, it's consistent repetition with minor upgrades in your skill set, and then after you upgrade, you're just competing with other people in that skill set. You get to that skill set, you remain stagnant, and then you have to get out of that skill set and continue
Yeah,
to the
you have
next
to
one.
you have to improve
Yeah,
yourself.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's not like a straight line. You know what I mean? There are like caps that you have to
Hmm.
you have to break through. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
That's the satisfaction that you get out of a competitive shooter like that. You know what I mean? Just
Noticing your
knowing
progress.
that you're getting better. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Much like how you notice your gains at the gym, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say that because everyone like
Yeah, but
everyone
I think
hits
what
their,
Hubert's trying to say
their
is
cap
it's the
and
same
stagnates
thing for
at the
WoW.
gym in terms of strength and stuff like that, and then you just gotta work through it.
Right. What did you say, Ted?
I think the thing you were just trying to say is that it's the same for WoW. Not arguing that like it's not
Yeah.
that for Call of Duty, but it's just like the same thing.
Yeah.
Like it's
Well,
it's-
then yeah, I can.
you guys
I
are
can,
arguing to the same point. Like it's just different.
Yeah.
It's just different
We
kinds
do
of
this a lot.
grinding. Yeah.
Yeah, we do this a
Like
lot.
you're,
to be
neither
honest.
one of you guys want to admit
Yeah,
you're wrong,
it's
but
a
neither one of you
different-
guys are. Like it's
Yeah.
just
The only thing that I see about it is that it's a different reward, I guess.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
different, but
yeah,
it's
it would
it's
have
the
to be
same
like that.
thing. Like you're
Same
grinding,
grind, yeah.
you're grinding to get better. That's
Yeah.
you're not grinding to get worse. If you're grinding to get worse,
Well, I mean-
you're fucking brain dead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Sorry if you're that one guy out there who plays a video game to get worse at it, but
Yeah. Right.
that's fucking stupid.
I mean, that's kind of like Justin, like he kind of just plays WoW and he's stagnant.
I thought he was good at that game, but like,
So did I until I started playing.
shit happens.
That's
I guess.
mucked up. man.
Sloppy the pig, yo, what's going on, Sloppy?
What's up, Slop?
Yo.
Damn, toxic
Hubert, you're
immediately.
fucking. That's mucked up, dude. That's crazy.
Oh, let me pull
He
this
went
up. This
Straight for that
who's
Zug
streaming it,
Jug.
Chicago.
But yeah, and I guess in WoW it's like they have rankings, don't they, for PvP and retail
Yeah.
and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah,
It'll
so it's
take you
definitely it's,
forever to get to the highest rank. And that
yeah, to get rank 1.
what's your Twitch?
Chicago_menace.
Oh, there's another guy named Chicago Menace.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
yeah, this is the better Chicago Menace. So the other one's a fucking
Facts,
fake.
dude. He's literally fake.
Yeah,
Big true.
big true. But yeah,
But
so
there's rankings that'll take you like months to get.
yeah,
Literally. I mean, you could grind. I mean, it's the same thing as grinding up to get to fucking
CS rank and
plat
stuff like that.
inside Overwatch or plat inside fucking
Siege.
Siege or some shit. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Retail.
I'm talking about both, Sloppy. So earlier we were talking about Shadowlands and the expansion that's coming up, and then Eyes of N'Zoth and everything that's coming with that, and then I brought up Classic, how Phase 2 they're about to release the PvP system. But yeah, rank 14th is good luck. Good luck. Like you'll be doing that shit forever.
And then
I don't know how it is in retail, but I know in Classic it's gonna be a pain.
And like I feel like the difference with WoW compared to like a lot of these other games too, it's like a lot of these games like come and go, like Siege and shit like that. Like that game's gonna go eventually. But like
Siege,
not
dude, they added a new
CS:GO.
operator.
You know what I mean? Like CS:GO is not one of those games that's always gonna be around too.
Yeah, and the thing about
But-
CS, bro, that game will always be good because of its fucking simplicity, dude.
That game,
Like-
we're gonna be watching majors in 2030. I promise you.
Yeah, like it's so simple, but the
was
skill
like-
cap is so fucking high. Like your aim can always get better, your strats can always get better, your smokes can always get better, your understanding of the map and how people play can always get better. And that's
Right.
like I guess the same can be said about Siege, but the thing about Siege is they're always adding new operators, and every single time they get stronger and stronger, because that's like how League of Legends has the same thing. You get power creep, and then you have to buff the older heroes and stuff like that. Same thing with Dota, same thing with all those games like that that are hero based.
Well, yeah,
And
like the
you don't-
meta changes every time there's a new patch.
Yeah, exactly.
know what
You
I
don't
mean?
get that in CS. Like sure, the Krieg and the AUG recently have
Change shit.
well the AUG not so much. It was only for the Katowice major, but the Krieg now is like the meta for T side.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But
100%.
But in a
I feel like
sense, the
smoke
AUG did
guns
too,
are-
kinda, because the AUG went from being never used to actually being used.
yeah, that's
know what I
because
mean?
they lowered the price, and
Yeah,
then people
like-
started using it and discovered that it was actually fucking insane.
But the game's how many years old, and you can count the amount of major changes they've done on your fucking hand. You know what I mean?
yeah, like you're both. Yeah, like
So like there's a reason why that works, and like
mhm.
WoW's not similar to that or fucking Call of Duty or like any other game, and it's probably like why
It's
fucking
just constant updates. And,
yeah, every game like
I feel like they do
Overwatch,
that on purpose,
fucking
though.
League. All
It
those
keeps
games
it
get
interesting,
changed
yeah.
too
But
often.
sometimes there's like sometimes just mistakes are made. Like Siege, like it's a lot more oppressive now to play the game. Like Nomad, you can't fucking rotate as a defender without being scared as fuck. You're gonna get flung 20 feet backwards.
Dude,
by a
that
little...
shit is so stupid. I hopped
Or-
into
yeah,
a game
exactly.
randomly and that happened to me. I had no clue about the operator. I was like,
yeah,
what in the fuck happened to me? Why did I just get flung 30 feet down a hallway?
yeah, exactly.
You
And
literally
then
just get
there's,
like fucking Falcon punch down a hallway real quick.
yeah,
It
and
makes
then there's
no
gridlock
sense.
now, which throws it's like a Molotov, essentially. Like you throw it on the ground and it has little spikes that pop up that do like 5 damage when you stand in it.
No
But
way.
it's
Yeah.
unlike a Molotov where in CS a Molotov goes away after like 8 seconds or 6 seconds or whatever it is.
Right.
Those
shit-
don't go away
The
unless
shit
you
is
shoot them, and there's like
nothing
20
like
of
a
them.
Molotov because you have to shoot the middle one. You have to shoot like where it spawns.
Yeah, the
these
original one,
fucking-
and then
yeah.
it'll- yeah.
Otherwise, it's just like it's literally cancer. It just
It
eats at the
regrows or
whole
like a-
entire room until the whole
Yeah.
room's like filled with spike traps, and you can't even go
Mhm.
inside of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, there you
Shit's
go.
so
Yeah,
stupid.
and good luck playing like the vanilla operators or the year 1 operators. It's like
And
that's
then
all I
they-
have because
And
I
then
bought
they
the
nerf
$15
Ash.
version.
Like Ash was fire. Like Thermite's still good. His gun's insane. Twitch is like, that's the thing with the older operators. They've been buffing their guns and their gadgets. Like there's a reason they haven't nerfed the F2 on Twitch, because if they nerfed her gun, no one would use Twitch. Like,
Good point.
and then they buffed her little drones because now you can shoot the Maestro cams and disable those, and like the bulletproof cameras and stuff like that. It's like, I don't know. There's too much shit. Like CS:GO's simple, and it will always be one of the best, if not the best, FPS.
Yeah,
And
it's,
see,
it's not like it's gonna
I-
get like more complicated. They're not gonna like change that shit ever,
Yeah, and like they might add like new guns, but
or new maps or something like that.
yeah,
I bet you they won't even add new guns. They'll add new skins.
Yeah, at this point-
100%.
at this point, yeah,
At this point, they're not gonna add new guns. If they haven't added new guns yet, bro, they're not gonna add them now.
yeah, they're definitely gonna. I don't know.
Maybe they'll
I think
fucking,
they should add
Maybe
maps.
they'll,
I think they should add some OG like Source or 1.6 maps like Tuscan.
yeah, they'll
Like,
probably do
like-
that 100%. Like adding,
Put
like they're gonna
Aztec
keep putting
maybe up on the
maps. If they don't
rotation.
keep putting maps, they're fucking stupid. But
Yeah.
like they have to add like some kind of content to keep their.
Which is why I
fans there.
love that they're sticking with Vertigo. They've
And they
like
try to
they
fix
haven't
it.
removed it from the map pool. They keep fixing it and improving it until it works, which is I love that.
Yeah, like how
they're
they don't
sticking
give
with it.
up on a game or a map. I should
Mhm.
say they don't like give up on anything. They like try
Exactly.
to do whatever they gotta do to like get that shit fucking working.
Mm-hmm.
Wh-
And that's
which-
another thing I find like a problem with Call of Duty as well. Like they release a new game every year.
Yeah, they just like give
You
up.
can't get consistency like if there was a COD team, like if Modern Warfare 2 was the only COD and it was like CS where they kept playing it for 10 years or whatever. The teams that were good at COD back then probably wouldn't be the top team now.
No.
It's like in CS, NIP was like the best team when CS:GO first came out. And now it's like other teams are catching up, teams have surpassed them. Like
Teams have
Yeah.
definitely surpassed them.
games with a
Yeah.
longer life cycle tend to be more competitive because you learn the game more, learn the ins and outs and the little, quirks
People-
and shit
yeah.
about maps.
And that's why I say that we're going to be watching majors in 2030 because,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you still see 1.6 majors being played. Now, I mean, they might not be huge, and they might not be like IEM or, you know what I mean, ESL or anything like that. But you still see people playing that game in a competitive scene,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we'll be seeing that down the road with
With
CS:GO.
CS:GO.
If
And,
Valve
and
doesn't release another first-person shooter, you'll still see CS:GO at ESL and fucking major things, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
The
Well, they'll be
CS:GO 's
releasing Half-Life
competitive's
VR
not going to
here
go
soon.
anywhere. Okay,
No.
but
You
that's not like a competitor to CS:GO. You know what I mean?
no,
Yeah, it's like a single player.
Like something would
yeah.
have to come out, like that Project A game from Riot or something crazy would have to come out and like dethrone CS:GO in order
That I'm
for-
hype about.
Yeah, same. I am
Project
too.
A I'm hype about.
That could be really cool because I think it's gonna be a
But-
nice mix. I think I'm gonna like it because it's a
Mhm.
mix between Overwatch and CS:GO. I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
both those games.
I think
So,
it's
like,
less
I think
so.
it's gonna
I
be
think it's
cool.
less so like Overwatch. Like it's. I don't think
I
it's
think it's
as
gonna be-
similar to Overwatch as people think.
I don't
'Cause, like,
think so
all
either,
the-
but I don't think it's gonna be just like CS:GO either. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, because yeah, but I think like some of the abilities they showcase were like, and just to be clear for people watching, we're talking about Project A, the new Riot Games like competitor to CS:GO. The utility you see them use is like really similar. Like they had the smoke walls, but instead of being like a ball of smoke, I guess it's like a wall.
A wall, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
and then they
it
have.
was a ball of smoke.
Well, there was two. It was like
Oh,
there was one that was like a normal smoke, and then one where she shot, or he, whatever the character's gender is, was like shot like a wall of smoke to block a line of sight to walk into the site.
yeah. There
And
was like the
then-
one that was like a green gas, right? And then
Mhm.
there was like the one that was the fucking big white ball, and then he like launched over it and shot like the
Yeah.
Like little
shuriken
daggers
thing.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, through the dude, that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, like that part of the game, I think is gonna be dope because like even though that's like a one hit, like kind of like a cheese,
have to aim it still.
mechanic,
It's not
it's
like it
it's
has-
hard. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like if you hit him in the body, that's probably not gonna be a one tap. Like it's probably gonna take two of those daggers or some shit.
Yeah.
which makes
Well,
sense.
or even if it
Very
is
important.
like, even if it is a body shot, like you still got to aim it. Like it's not gonna be a
Yeah,
free kill by any
yeah,
means. You're still gonna
exactly.
have to aim that shit and hit him.
Yeah, you still have to launch yourself up into the air, know exactly where he's gonna be, and fucking hit him. Like that's still like
Yeah.
impressive. You know what I mean?
And you're not invulnerable when you're up there, I would assume.
No,
so
I would assume he
you
can
definitely-
snipe you in the head too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the guns
I
look
wonder
cool.
if with those knives that he threw, I wonder if it was just like a lock on, or if he had.
No,
to, like,
you're definitely gonna
Nah,
have to aim those.
It looked like he
Yeah.
was aiming. I mean, it was like
Mhm.
really snappy aim because it's like a demo or whatever. But
Yeah.
it looked like it was aiming.
Well,
my
those
opinion.
clips, I'm pretty sure those are clips of FM Pwn or Volcano or one of the two, because they're
Oh,
also getting map designers from CS:GO.
yeah, that
Yep.
volcano.
I forget
guy.
if it was FM Pwn or Volcano.
It's
Yeah, I think
volcano, the guy who made Cash.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna help make maps for Project A, which is gonna be pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, and you can see that when you see in the demo, you see like clean lines of sight, and there's not like it's
They
not
have,
like
like, a
Call of Duty
CS:GO
where there's a bunch
feel
of
to 'em.
clutter.
Yeah.
Exactly, it's not like where there's a
Yeah.
bunch of clutter on the floor and like most of the cool looking stuff, like in that scene where she throws up the smoke wall. and then like flies over and hits him with the dagger or whatever on that bomb site.
Mm-hmm.
None of the detail is on like the ground or like
You gotta remember that's
head
all
level.
gonna change though. That's like early alpha.
No, but
footage.
it's a good thing. All the detail is like in the ceiling.
Yeah,
like,
that's
there's
probably
no-
gonna change.
I
You know
don't.
what I
I
mean?
think
Yeah,
that's
I
a good
it'll
thing.
more than likely change. But
'Cause, like,
I do see why it would be a good thing, yeah.
Yeah,
you
no,
have the
it
detail
definitely
above
is.
where you're playing and stuff like that, so it doesn't affect. Like it's just a simple like CS:GO
Yeah.
fucking.
But they're probably
Like, they can
gonna
have a dope-ass
switch that
skybox,
up.
you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Make that look amazing.
Yeah. And the art style was interesting too. It's like, it looks like League, but an FPS.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be kind of cool.
Yeah, it is
I
pretty
think it's
cool.
gonna be dope. I'm excited for it.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna play the shit out of it whenever it comes out.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
buying
for
the fuck
sure.
out of it.
100%.
If you can pre-order it, I'll pre-order it even. But
Yeah, I probably will.
Hmm.
Whenever.
I just
Well,
hope it
it's-
doesn't
it's
fall
free to
off like
play.
Battalion.
Oh,
think
it's
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be free
free
to
to
play.
play.
Free to
Damn.
play. Damn.
Oh,
I
really?
think so. Yeah.
Hubert's
I
like,
think 'cause
oh,
of the-
count me in. I'm down now.
Well, that's
Yeah.
that's like Riot Games, like business
Motto,
model, right?
yeah.
Like League of Legends is free to play. You just
Get ready
can buy
for
cosmetics and stuff.
microtransactions, then, boys. Hell
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Fuck, dude. But that's the problem. Like, if it's gonna be pay to win,
It's not, it probably won't be pay to win.
well,
Probably
yeah, I mean, you never
cosmetics.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like League's not pay to win.
Yeah,
You just buy
exactly.
cosmetics.
Cosmetics. Well, you can
Oh,
buy
it's just
characters, I
cosmetics.
guess. In
Oh
League.
yeah,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's true. Yeah.
But the characters don't make you the best player. Like, you have to, like, be good with the characters.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's the guy Anna in League who fucking would play, like, Teemo and shit, who's, like, known for being the worst fucking
Yeah.
character. And he would, like, win.
Or it's like that famous ass dude that played like Smash Bros or whatever that played Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
That was like Jigglypuff was like the
ironically.
most underrated. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just
He was,
like,
like, the
fuck
most
you
underrated-
guys, I'm insane. And
Yeah,
would just,
and
like,
then he won a
sleep
bunch
everyone.
of championships.
Yeah,
exactly.
literally.
Pikachu was it, dude.
Pikachu's OP as fuck. Meta Knight's,
Pikachu was
Meta
it.
Knight's actually the most OP, though.
Meta
He's
Knight
never-
was
He's
OP
banned
too.
from fucking competitive tournaments and fucking Super Smash Bros. He's so OP.
Bad game.
Really?
Yeah,
He's banned
Fighting
from
games.
tourneys.
yeah. He's
Fighting
banned
games are
from like
terrible.
any tourney, like Evo
Oh, so
and
is
shit
it-
like that.
Is it fighting games that are terrible or the
Fighting
player?
games are fire.
I don't like fighting.
Dude, I love the high
Because-
energy of fighting games.
Yeah.
Fighting
I
games
mean,
are fire. Tim's just terrible.
I
at it.
definitely see people enjoying them because like when you play them and it's like a 1v1, you're definitely sweating your ass off and you definitely get that same like adrenaline from clutching in like Counter-Strike or something like that.
Right.
But I'm bad at fighting games, so it's not. Nope.
Yeah.
not for me.
I mean,
It's
at
just
least
not
you
it,
can
Chief.
at least you can finally admit it, man.
I've never claimed to be good at fighting games, bro. Don't cap like that. Don't cap like
I
that.
never claimed to be even.
You claimed you were
remotely
good when you bet that $5 with me and you got your ass handed.
Alright, bro. Yeah, but then that was a humbling experience.
Was
Yeah.
that Brawlhalla? Are you guys talking about Brawlhalla right now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Fucking
Yeah,
flash
real
game.
quick.
Literal
dude, it
flash
doesn't
game.
matter. It's fucking. It's
Nope.
it.
Nope, terrible. It's bad.
It's it.
Then we played
Bad.
Smash at my house, and Hubert got fucking wrecked.
Oh yeah. I don't... That's because you played it on like a fucking what was it?
So, dude, we were all at a disadvantage.
On
But
an
actually, it wasn't.
emulator,
It
yeah.
wasn't scuffed for everyone.
I guess.
He's like,
Yeah,
It was because you
definitely.
had controller. It was because you had controller one. That's why.
dude.
Yep.
It's 'cause
Ted,
I control
Ted
it.
Fucking
definitely practiced
Hubert-
that game
Hubert
before we
just-
came over. Yeah.
That's
Cycling
so-
through the fucking excuses. He's just like, fuck, there's something. There's
Gotta
something.
think of something.
All right, so I got another topic, boys.
Hold on. Go ahead. I'll be
We
back.
got FaZe Jarvis banned for cheating in Fortnite like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that kid is so
Yeah.
fucking dumb.
What do you guys think he needs to be let off? Maybe only get like a
No,
1
he
year or a
doesn't,
6-month ban or something like
No.
that?
No.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
No.
No, honestly, if you're that dumb, if you watch videos of someone cheating and you know cheating is wrong and you cheat, you deserve to be banned. I don't care if you're stupid. Like I
He's
don't know. That's like how I
on
think about
phase.
it.
He's on phase. He's supposed to be a professional.
Someone could
don't do
have.
that.
Someone ran that video. He could have ran that video by his big brother K. He could have ran that.
His
video,
brother K's in the video.
Even worse.
And they have editors and like
yeah, like they
dude,
have a whole
who
team.
who the fuck at FaZe like watched it before, like the editor? How do you watch that before you upload it? And you're like, yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Like, he's representing
He's signed
his
to a team.
company.
He's supposed to be
Yeah.
professional. He shouldn't
Yeah.
have done that, and he should face the music. He really should. And
Yeah.
now he's probably gonna get kicked off the team. Is he not? Is he good at any other games? I've never really watched this kid.
I'm not sure, but yeah,
But
I
if you're
don't
going to
know.
be representing a team that is like a
Yeah, like
competitive
you
team,
see a CS
you
pro
shouldn't
do
fuck
some
up like
shit like
that.
that. You do a CS pro do some shit like that. You're banned from competing on all competitive circuits. All
Exactly.
Valve sponsored fucking no. Especially if you're making money off that shit, you should never ever have cheats on your computer or anywhere near your fucking like no.
Yeah, no. I mean,
Stupid.
he's gonna have to face the music. Like
And
whatever, he can play on a different account, but he's probably never gonna be allowed back at a tournament.
yeah, and there's a clip
Or-
of Ninja talking about this. And he's saying like, we're content creators, we should be treated differently than like a casual player. I'm like, dude, that is the most out of touch
Yeah, what do you mean?
shit I have ever heard in my life. Like, dude,
Calm down,
just
Ninja.
because
You
you
literally
get
play video
millions.
games, kid. Like, calm
Yeah,
down. Like,
it's
you're
like,
good at video
dude,
games. Chill.
yeah, exactly. It's not like he's not even that great.
Like, he's not even a pro.
Yeah,
Like,
there's a
he's-
reason he stopped playing professionally because he got shit
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
like after the first couple
Literally
tournaments when
'cause-
people started actually getting good.
Fortnite's a weird game to be good at. Because, like,
yeah,
you're not going to be good for long, probably. I feel like it's a real streaky game. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. If you're not good at building, you're not gonna be good at the game.
well, not even like that, but like so for example, like Bugha, he won the fucking World Cup. Like
Mhm.
next World Cup, I guarantee Bugha's not gonna win. You know what I mean? Like I bet
Yeah.
you he probably won't even do like top 5 or some shit like that. I feel like that game's like real. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know
mean,
the right
that's-
word
that's
for
one
it,
of
but
the
there's always
things-
like
that's
a
one
new
of the things about
face.
battle royale. It's like there's a
Yeah.
whole lot of factors you can't take into account, and you can't like.
I feel like it's really stressful too for the pro players.
Mm-hmm.
Because like
And
they're,
that could
they're
be
not
the-
worrying about like their own gameplay all the time. They got to worry about drops and like they got to worry about like if someone's gonna push them or if, like how to build or all this edits and storm rotating and like all that shit.
Yeah,
When
exactly.
like CS:GO, you just got to worry about your team and worry about like the other guys, and it's not like that clear cut. Like CS:GO is obviously more complicated, but just like fucking in a little comparison real quick.
Yeah,
Like they're not worrying as like about as much shit.
yeah. That's a reason I haven't. Like, I never was super huge into battle royales. Like, I played PUBG with Ian, like back when I first got my computer, and we like grinded the shit out of that game. But yeah, I never.
I mean, maybe we're just trash. We caught a couple dubs in our career, but
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Maybe we're just trash, or that game's horrible, or I don't know. But
it's the genre.
it's not my thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
not a big battle royale guy.
Mm-hmm. Like, there's
Yeah,
also one thing. There's a game. There's a PUBG Lite they came out with, which is PUBG, but you're supposed to be able to run it on like worse computers.
Really.
And they have I think it's a 5v5 or 4v4 like team deathmatch game mode.
Really.
And I'm kind of interested in trying that out because it looked fun. I saw, I don't remember what YouTuber I saw playing it, but it seemed fun. It's like Call of Duty. It's on a smaller map, and it's like team deathmatch. Whoever first team to like 30 kills or whatever.
Do you loot around and shit, or do you get started out with like a?
Yeah, you can. I think you can loot. Pretty sure.
Huh.
But you start like there's spawns on either side, and you go around, pick up guns and ammo and attachments and stuff like that, and then you go in.
Okay, that's pretty dope. I can see like my big problem with PUBG, professional PUBG. I don't know what you want to call it, like battle royale esports.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a huge factor of RNG there that makes me feel that
In any battle
some people
royale,
that
yeah.
are like the best could just get screwed over because of the storm, or you know what I mean, just being spotted by someone like a couple kilometers away and then getting
Or like
played on.
a mecha boss that you can hop in.
Yeah, that too, or
Fortnite.
anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Can't believe they added dude.
it's
so
just it's kind of dumb. It doesn't appeal to me. I wouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah.
I feel like in a setting like Counter-Strike or Call of Duty, you can use your willpower and your brain
Mm.
to actually outsmart your opponent more than, because like with battle royale, if you can get shot at by someone that you have no fucking idea where they're at, and you just have no chance of being able to retaliate. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Unless you have the right setup or anything like that. I don't know. I don't know how you would do that. I don't fucking play battle royales competitively or anything like that. So
I rage too hard.
yeah, same here.
That's exactly why
Exactly.
I never got into Fortnite.
Where the fuck is he, dude? Like exactly.
Yep. Exactly.
Watching the kill cam, it's like, oh yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
He
It's
got
like a
me from 2
400
kilometers
meter
away.
snipe. Yeah.
Back whenever PUBG was young, you know what I mean, there were so many hackers, and whenever they first put that kill cam thing in there, you could just watch people just shoot through the floor and shit like that and get headshots on people. So
Mhm.
annoying.
And they all had. Well, I mean, this is a stereotype, but all the cheaters that I've encountered had like Asian characters as their names.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you stop seeing cheaters when they region locked fucking servers. I'm just saying. No, I'm
Yeah.
not saying, you know.
Kind of weird, right?
Not
Yeah.
saying that China's, you know what I mean,
You know.
cyber attacking the United States through.
All I'm saying, you know,
No,
it's
no,
some U.S. players that just copy and pasted random Chinese words, and they're like, "Yo, let's go."
Some weebs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
anything could. I don't know. I'm just talking out my ass now, but
as usual, you know.
here you go.
Well, I think it's a good place to call it, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can end it on
We're
that.
like at 1:15, so
Hell yeah.
probably
Good
good.
podcast.
We got a
for
little
having
bit of a
Thanks.
longer episode this time.
Yeah. Thanks to our homie Vanquish for coming on, talking about some World of Warcraft Shadowlands.
Appreciate you dropping some knowledge on us, Hubert. Appreciate you
For
fucking
sure.
letting the fans know a little bit more about WoW and shit like that.
Hell
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Always good to get a little outside opinion on some shit.
I'm telling you, you guys are gonna have to hop on and stream some shit, man. I'm telling you, Timmy, I'll let you hop on Classic on my account, and you need to go PvPing if you don't think there's no adrenaline rush, man. I'm telling you, like, wait until it's faction organized. I'm not talking about guild organized. I'm not talking about 10 people organized. I'm talking about Horde versus Alliance on your server, where you all meet somewhere
It's so
and you
fun.
smoke everybody.
It's
like
when it's server v server, bruh, and you guys are just
Yeah.
like all clashing. It's insane.
Yeah.
you crash the server, fucking.
Literally.
Yeah, that literally happens.
You
Like
literally
go,
fuck the server because everyone in the entire world is fighting.
yeah,
right.
like Asmund Gold, he would go raid like Orgrimmar,
Yeah.
and he couldn't do it.
He fought Tim the Tap
Couldn't
Man
do
and
it.
they crashed the server, right?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
That's
I've seen that.
ridiculous.
I've
People
seen that
literally
clip.
do that where they get massive parties and they go take over the whole fucking like alliance. Like they'll go take over, what is it called? Fucking, I don't even play the alliance. I don't even know. his name.
Stormwind,
Stormwind.
Ironforge.
Stormwind.
They'll literally go take all of Stormwind.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's fucking hilarious. But anyways, let's wrap this up. I'd like to thank the Nomad Nations as always. Guys are fucking awesome. Fucking peace.
Peace.
Doses.
Peace.